Travelling the outback means spending long hours on the road. But you may get to meet some really amazing people. For example, we met a touring band of whip makers. People who travel from town to town selling whips and putting on shows. You know, sort of like an outback version of the Partridge Family. Well, they've landed in Longreach, a thriving outback town in the middle of cattle country. Probably a good place to start if you're a travelling whip salesperson. With whips for every occasion. Howdy.
G'day.
How are you?
Good.
But who's cracking the whip out there?
Angie Mooney, round the back, we've got a show going.
Oh, I have to catch it in a moment. Now, you guys must do some miles. We saw you on the road the other day. What do? Travel around?
We do a lot of miles, yeah. We travel around the shows, and particularly through the Channel Country, out to Birdsville, up to Darwin. We go everywhere. And different events that are happening, sell our whips to people who want to use them.
Gotcha. And you actually make them here as well too, do you?
We make them on the site here. People like to have a look at what we're doing, the old tradition of the whips, and we make them in the old way, which is good.
How long have you been making them for?
This year's 156 years for the family. We make them for the men and women of Australia that work them, and for 156 years we've supplied them.
By the sounds of it, next year I better find out what's happening there. So,
Well,
good meeting you. As any salesman knows, you need a good gimmick to sell your wares. But this one just about takes the cake.
G'day mate, come and grab a seat, the show's just about to start. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon and welcome to the Nemeth Stock Whip Spectacular. I'd like to present Angie Mooney, the current Ladies Australian Stock Whip Champion. Angie, you warm up the show. Alright folks, now that was called the volley, also known as the firecracker, now one of Angie's favourite ones. We're going to perform the Queensland crossover, also known as the Southern Cross. Take it away, Ange.
Now when I'm cracking the whip, the energy that flows from my arm travels along the length of the whip. And as the whip gets thinner and thinner, it travels faster and faster. So when it reaches the cracker, it's travelling so fast that it breaks the speed of sound. Now you can imagine what a whip would do if it hit you travelling at that speed.
Thanks, Angie. Now folks, to show how much control Angie's got over the stock whip, we're going to get a member of the audience. And mate, I'm going to go for you. Thanks, buddy. Just come up over here. My name's Tony. And mate, I just need you to stand probably just here, just facing towards the audience. And Angie's going to crack the stock whip right around your whole body. Big noise. Hopefully it won't hurt you too much.
I've read about these sort of places. Okay, Angie, what do we do?
Righto, just stand there, mate. That's all you got to do. Mate, run.
No. Oh. However, there's more to this whip cracking chat that meets the eye. So how long have you been whip cracking for, Angie?
I started when I was about 7. Dad made me my first whip, stock whip, and yeah, he got sick of me trying to flog his about the paddock and wearing it out, so he made me my own. I've just taken this year off work, being a year of the outback, wanted to get out and have a look around and try and pick up a bit of money doing whip cracking on the side.
Now, I heard a whisper, apparently you've got a degree in whip cracking, is that right?
Oh, close mate, actually got a degree in wisecracking. No, actually I have got a degree though. I studied at University of Canberra and did environmental science.
You enjoying life on the road?
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, I've been enjoying it. I just love getting about, meeting people. And if this year goes off well, we'll hopefully won't have to go back to environmental studies.
Ladies and gentlemen, and now for the first time in Longreach, we have for you full contact whip boxing. And ladies and gentlemen, in the left corner we have Gail Nemeth from Nemeth Whips. And in the right corner we have the current Australian ladies whip cracking champion Angie Mooney. Okay ladies, we want a good clean fight. Are you ready? Here we go. And contact.
It's a vicious duel with each direct hit to the opponent scoring a point. And despite the layers of protective clothing, it can be painful.
I saw a couple of really good hits in that.
It's hard work with daily shows and small crowds. With the sale of a few whips each day, this small band of professionals can stay on the road and head to the next town, wherever that might be.